Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Today we are doing another Harry Potter pan project update. This is update number 3. I will link the previous update down below in case you missed it. This project pan was started by Christina Chang. I will also link her channel down below. This project runs from May 13th of 2020 to December 13th of 2020, and it is a rolling project. You use 4 products at a time, and we do monthly updates. So this is my monthly update for August. I'm telling you what, guys, I am like, this close to just completely losing it. Okay, so couple little updates before we begin. I'm doing a lot of project pans right now. I need to do more videos on those, I know, but that's what a lot of my videos have been about. And I don't want to solely focus on project pans because I feel like there's a lot more to making sure that you're getting the most out of your collection than just doing project pans. So I do plan on doing a video about like why I do project pans, pros and cons of doing project pans, etc., etc. Also like why I get subscription boxes as somebody who wants to be like mindful about their collection and things like that. But also I think I'm going to, like, I have a couple more project pans that I know that I want to do, and I've got a little bin of stuff that I want to include in project pans that I no longer want in my collection, which I'll discuss all that in the video. But I think that I'm going to kind of like do a little bit less project pans. Like, I'm still always going to be doing them, but right now I'm doing like 13 or some ridiculous number. 9. I'm doing 9, and that's a lot. And it's kind of overwhelming a little bit, and like I know that there's another one that I want to start that's not included in that. That would be number 10, and so I think I'm just gonna roll them back a little bit, maybe do like 2 or 3 at a time instead of double digits at a time. Okay, so let me know down below what your thoughts and your feelings on that are. I would just like to be able to do more content than just relying on like project pan content. You know what I mean? Get a little bit more creative than that, and find more creative ways to use my makeup than just throwing it in a project pan. Alright. Anyways, so Harry Potter, there are 4 prompts. For prompt number 1, the prompt was House Pride, a product that represents your house. I am a Ravenclaw. So I was using the Colourpop, everything is written off of this. This is the BFF Cream Gel Liner in Dtla, and it is gone. That's right, it's gone. I'm very excited about that. This was a good liner. I like the shade of it. I don't love the formula of these though. The formula is very odd. It's very soft, and so it tends to break a lot, and you waste a lot of product like that. I was dumb and bought the entire vault before trying one, so now I've got literally every color imaginable in this format, and I'm not the biggest fan of the formula, so lesson learned on that. But it was okay. It was a fine liner. I loved the shade of it. The shade was beautiful. I just wish that I hadn't purchased the entire vault because I'm not the biggest fan of the formula. So to replace that, this one's kind of a stretch, okay? But I was looking for other things that were blue, and somehow in the heat of the moment, like I finished this up one day, and so it was very like, I think I swapped it out that night, and it was very late at night. So anyways, I landed on this. This is a Grace and Stella Dead Sea Mud Mask. I've used about half of this. I know there's quite a bit of like air in here, but I've used about half of this so far. I'm still working on it. This expires in January of 2021, so I definitely want it to be gone before then, ideally. And I don't know, I like it so far. I've heard some kind of sketch things about Grace and Stella, but I really like the Grace and Stella brand, so I'm trying to do a little bit more research into that. I like it so far. Definitely a stretch with the color going on because that is not blue, that is teal. And I don't quite know what had happened there, but it happened, and now here we are. This is what we're working with now. Prompt number 2 is Peeves, a product you initially hated but grew to love. I am working on the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. Okay, so I'm still working on this. I don't think, no, I have not taken the stopper out yet. There's still quite a bit of product in here. I am starting to scrape the sides a little bit. I should be taking out the stopper within the next couple of weeks if I start using it again. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break from this, but this is kind of what got me back into lip glosses. I wasn't a lip gloss person. This is actually a very good lip gloss. I just cannot stand the staying time. I don't like reapplying 8,000 times a day. A couple times, sure, 8,000, no thank you. So I don't know. I'm so torn on how I feel about this. I'm really hoping that by the end of it, and I bought this in like 3 different colors too. I'm kind of hoping by the end of it, like I have my mind made up, but I'm still working on this. This is still what I'm using for prompt 2. I have no idea how much is left in this. I normally have it standing up and it's been on its side, so I'm not 100% sure, but we're making progress slowly but surely. Prompt number 3 is Mrs. Weasley's Christmas Sweaters, a product that always makes you feel good when you use it. At last update, I had used up my first product for this prompt, the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner in Metalhead. I swapped that out with the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Illumination in light medium, my holy grail foundation. This is not my shade. It is a little bit dark for me. I typically go for like light or fair, but this worked really well. I was able to make the shade work. My holy freaking grail foundation. I love this. 100% will be purchasing it again. I finished this up at the end of the month in July. It expired July 2020. Thank you very much. But yeah, I would definitely repurchase this. I have a few other foundations from IT Cosmetics that aren't this, but it's like other foundations in their range that I really want to try out to see if they're as any good as this. I'm really excited about that. But I finished this up completely, so I'm rolling in a new product for this prompt, and I'm rolling in the Japonesque Kumadori Ombre Highlight, which is a big ass highlight. This was in like a weekly makeup basket or a different project pan or something like that for a while, and I have a pretty good dip in the center of it, but this is a massive bronzer. So ideally my goal is going to be to hit pan in this, and then at that point, I'll probably roll in something else just because at that point, I'll probably be sick of this. But I've been wearing this. It's what I'm wearing today. It's so beautiful. It's so flashy. I freaking love it. It's such a gorgeous highlight. There is a little bit of hard pan on there right now, but oh my God, I'm obsessed with this. And I got this like really super duper cheap. I think Ulta used to carry it and then they stopped carrying it. So I got it super duper cheap, and it's such a good highlight. Oh my God. Next prompt is prompt number 4, extendable ears, a product you bought because you heard someone else mention it / recommend it. When I first started this project, I was using a perfume. I finished up that perfume and I rolled in the NYX Honey Do Me Up face primer. If you have been following this project, you know how much I freaking hate this face primer. This, first of all, this spatula is just goofy. Like there's no, I don't know why this is like a thing. The product is so stringy and gloopy and slimy, and it's so sticky on the face, but like because it's so gloopy when you reach in there, like I ended up taking one of those like spatty spatulas, but when you reach in there and pull product out, it pulls out so much, and it was just a disaster. I don't like it. There's like the teensiest little bit over here that I cannot get out for the life of me, so I'm calling this done. I don't get why, like, and I remember everybody really used to like this, and I don't get why. I think it's way overpriced for a drugstore primer, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm not. So I'm bringing in something else, a product you bought because you heard someone else mention it / recommend it. This is a brand that I am no longer supporting, but you will be seeing the products pop up in project pans periodically from here on out because I'm trying to use up the products from this brand and get them out of my collection. Because of that, the products will pop up. I will not be linking them down below though because I don't want to bring any additional awareness to the brand or the products. I don't want to talk about them a whole lot. I will be including them in project pans, but that's as far as it's going to go. I'm not going to link them anywhere, and I'm not going to link to any of their pages or product listings or anything like that. So having said that, the product I'm bringing in is a Jeffree Star The Gloss. When these first came out, everybody raved about them. So I ended up picking one up. The packaging is really cute. I ended up picking one up. I have several of these. This is in the shade Ice Cold. I know I got a couple from like Friend Mail. I got a few from like a couple mystery boxes. So now I've got several in my collection. I want to start to move them out of my collection, but this is something that everybody was talking about. More so on the people that I follow on Instagram were talking about this a lot, but this was very, very popular when he first launched the glosses. So now I've got a whole bunch of them and I would like them gone as soon as possible. So we're going to try to finish this up. This one I believe is brand new. I don't think I've ever used this. I've got 2 in this shade actually, so it's going to be fun. So I'm going to use as much of this as I possibly can. I have several other lip products in projects right now. Plus I have like a regular lip product that I'm bringing in for every weekly makeup basket, so we're gonna have to see what I'm able to use up. I really have got to get better at reapplying, but we're gonna go for it. We're going for it. Okay, that is my update this time. I feel like this was pretty quick. The only thing I don't like about doing monthly updates when you're only working with 4 products is it's going to be very, very quick because it's only been a month, you know? And yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you let me know down below how you guys are doing on the Harry Potter project. And if you're not doing the project, answer the Harry Potter question. Have you read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child? I purchased it when it came out in hardcover, and I have not read it yet. And I'm slightly concerned because while I really enjoyed the Fantastic Beasts movies, they weren't exactly what I was expecting them to be, and so I don't want to ruin my image of like Harry Potter by reading The Cursed Child. So if you've read it, let me know, and let me know what you think. Is it worth reading? Like, I have it. I'm probably gonna read it at some point, but let me know. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I will catch you next time. Have a good one. Bye.